2024. Man, what a year it has been yet again. There were certainly a lot of highs, but also a lot of lows. And today, we will be discussing about them one event by one. And to start off, of course, is the beginning of the year. Hi guys, I'm Goatman, and in today's video, we will be discussing my 2024 review. So let's get straight on to the video, shall we? So, 2024 started, and the first 2 months were pretty kind of silent, not gonna lie. Like, the only thing major really happening was me getting mentioned in an Alex Rogan video. Of me saying, guys, my daughter's into doors, and him saying that literally. What also happened is that, bots started to ping at everyone again. That's the only really major thing what happened in the first 2 months. Also, Creekcraft noticed me for some reason. Within the first 2 months, I gained more followers on Twitter. I did regular con posts. In the first 2 months of 2024, nothing really major happened. Then going into March, we had a huge ass glitch drama. But what also happened in March was the release of episode 7. Now, the hype for this was huge, alright? Because we had waited the longest for an episode since like episode 2. And of course, this was due to maybe a glitch winter break and as well a glitch overall working more on TDADC at the time than murder drones. And obviously, during this time, TDADC gained a lot of traction. But I mean, a lot of traction. It exploded online, and now all of a sudden, everyone knew who Glitch Productions were throughout the internet. But still, Glitch had a show to finish, which was murder drones, so of course they first needed to focus on that, and finally on late March, episode 7 released. The hype for it was absolutely enormous. I myself was very hyped for it. I reacted to episode 7 with 2 of my friends, and here's a rewind of me reacting to it.
Hello, Jay.
A rare J screen time moment.
Oh, and she's already gone.
God damn it.
That was the quickest screen time of all time.
5 seconds of screen time so far.
Content!
Destroying
He has
ways
a
off
weapon,
the
holy
planet.
hell.
Also the music, hello.
Down. And that's the end, huh?
What?
That felt like 5 minutes, I'm sorry.
Wait, what? That's done?
These two friends were Viper and Evan, who I reacted with, and these two are very nice friends of mine. I've known them for quite a long time now. I am still friends with them, currently speaking. And yeah, I loved reacting to episode 7. Although, there were some problems, unfortunately, during the reaction, because, like, at the beginning of the episode, firstly, the recording got corrupted, and secondly, we had syncing issues, so unfortunately, that is lost to time, but hey, at least we got the second half of it, and, well, that is the most important part, and also, of course, the con reaction of me screaming, content! Finally, after like a year of waiting for content, we finally got content. Good memories, man. Good memories I will hold of this show for sure. And as well, this episode as well, because episode 7 is seriously one of my favorite episodes in my opinion. Absolute cinema indeed. Like, one of the weird parts, alright, before reacting to episode 7 was, right, like, throughout the entire day of the day episode 7 was going to premiere, my heart rate was, like, going absolutely nuts. Like, I was very excited for this episode, okay? Like, I don't really want to sound like a nerdy or something, but I was just very excited for this episode. But then, when the episode premiered, I didn't feel anything anymore. Like, 1 hour before premiere, I didn't feel excitement or anything anymore, which is very weird. It was definitely very weird. All of a sudden, to just go from excitement to just not really excited. It feels very weird. Episode 8, this was not the case, but with episode 7, this was the only episode where this was genuinely the case. After episode 7, everyone released their usual reaction and review video. I released mine too. My reaction video performance was pretty decent, I would say, but my review. Episode 7 is the only episode I made an actual, like, full-on lengthy review on. And for good reason too. The reason why I did that is because I really wanted to be like the rest of them after episode 7. I really wanted to be like the rest of them, but unfortunately, in terms of the performance, it really made me not wanting to do another one again. Well, the reason why I didn't make an episode 8 review video is because of my episode 7 review video. Because my episode 7 review really underperformed. I mean, it didn't even reach 500 views. And that video, by the way, is 31 minutes long. 31 minutes long. It's really long. And an incredible amount of work went into it. I remember working on that video for 2 weeks. And only just 500 views, man. It was the biggest video I've ever released at that time. And only 500 views, man. Really, my motivation to keep continuing with YouTube really went just downhill from there. Especially during early and middle 2024. I really had a not so much motivation to do YouTube because I got so low amount of views. No matter how much effort I put into my videos, no matter how much, I still hit like 500 views or something, or 300 views per video, which is not exactly what I wanted. Meanwhile, my low effort videos, these were the only ones actually gaining views. So YouTube for me at that time, didn't really make a lot of sense, and that's the reason why I didn't really upload a lot during the beginning of 2024. Then we go into April of 2024. So the only thing really major what happened in April was like, remember when North America had like a huge solar eclipse and shit? Well, I made a meme on that relating to murder drones. That was like a meme saying, oh, North America, April 8th, 2024, and then like the huge like black hole with null on it appearing on screen, you know, which was shown in episode 4 for a brief second. Well, I made a meme of that, and Glitch actually liked that post. I still got proof of it when the like tab still existed on Twitter, but as you can see, funny enough, it was my alt account, but still, it was like one of the most major, like, it was a huge deal for me because not only did I not expect that, I never like received any of my likes from Glitch as well, like any sort of like mention of me existing, you know. And in my replies, you know, with the Condoman account, I never got a single like from Glitch themselves, but my alt account makes one unrelated tweet and he get the like from Glitch. Now, how on earth did it get to Glitch? Probably due to Fitzy reposting it. By the way, Fitzy, thank you for that as well. But yeah, that was a huge deal for me, and I will never forget that day, ever. Like, I remember just waking up from a nap, and all of a sudden I saw Glitch like it. But at first I was like, oh, there has to be like a parody account, right? But no, it was the actual Glitch Productions Twitter account, and I was like freaking out. Man, what a memory, what a memory. And later, we will come back to Glitch, but that's for later. So, I think it's time to really move on to the middle of 2024. There were some events that happened here and there, but I think the most major one occurred is, of course, episode 8. Stuff happened and me pretty much waiting. Summer vacation started, which was a lot of fun. But I think I really want to mention as well with 2024 is really the creation of the MD family Discord server. Now, this is a huge server with like a bunch of content creators. I can't go into every detail of it, which is obviously understandable because, well, some of the things do have to be private in this. But basically, this is like one of the most fun servers I've ever been in my opinion. I'm way more happy due to that server. And this Discord server, really, it's like a huge DTuber server. You can all just hang out together and make jokes about funny shit. Like, for example, here is where the 160 tweet joke originated from. I will also speak about that joke later. But this was also the start, really, of me getting into a lot of game nights. And, for example, the first games we really played was mostly Wormtown, is what I mainly played. Which is, by the way, a fun game where, like, someone is a worm and have to chase everyone down or something, and the goal is for the worm to eat everyone alive. And, well, for the humans basically to escape. It's a really fun game. I highly suggest you should get it. If you already have a friend that has it, you can actually play for free. So that's a huge W move from the developers there. But that game is one of the first games I really play along with Yaxter, along with Diet.com, along with all of the others.
Noise.
Motherfucker.
There's a
Thank you, Yag, for being the distraction for everyone.
Yeah, I appreciate it very much.
Well, the MD family obviously got created because of the Goodbye MD video, which is now up on Yax's channel, 5 hours long, I'm in it. And it still exists to this day, by the way, I can confirm. But moving on to other stuff. I think really the most important thing really in the middle of 2024 was obviously episode 8. Episode 8, the finale, you know, the hype to it on August was very much real. Obviously, when the first teaser got posted, we were all very excited for it, and we knew we were up for a treat. We were expecting a very long episode. This aged pretty badly, but, you know, we were expecting at that time. But what also came to a realization is that the series is just over after episode 8. Really, they started doing these funny, like, reference tweets of like, oh, did you know that and that in Murder Drones, or did you know this in Murder Drones? Like, they were really extending this show off to a goodbye. And now I can't respect their ending the show because there is a lot of valid reason on why they should have ended it. Although from a writing point of perspective, it didn't really make sense, episode 8, but still, I can respect it. I can move on with it. I don't have to dox Glitch employees because the show has ended. I will absolutely never do that. I'm not that kind of a stupid idiot.
Unlike some other certain people.
But moving on, yeah, it really came to a realization that this show was about to end. And well, then came the finale. And the finale was, in my opinion, it was pretty flawed, but it was also a very good send-off to Murder Drones. Like, in my opinion, I'm very mixed about the finale still. At some points, I do say, yeah, okay, it was pretty good. Like, the fight scenes were absolute cinema. But, like, some others, like, writing perspective-wise or story perspective-wise, episode 8 just doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, a lot of things that have been building up to, like, didn't even got mentioned. Like, there's still a lot of plot points which never got answered. Like, for example, who killed Nori? Why were the spires built? How did V survive? Is Sin a separate entity from the Absolute Solver? How did Uzi get into space? And most importantly, how did N know Uzi is in space in the first place? And I could go on, but yeah, these will unfortunately never be answered, unlikely. I think the reason why there are so many plot holes still, like, within the show is because the finale still, you have to agree with it, to be honest. It really feels rushed. It's really like, I think Liam first had like a vision for the season 2 to really have Murder Drones as like a 2-season thing. But after they saw maybe what the fans did, especially in episode 6, because like after episode 6, like fucking Glitch employees got doxxed and shit, which is very bad thing to do because, dude, it's just a robot, okay? It's a 3D model and it's a robot. It's not real. They, like, seriously, they really just said, yeah, we have to end the show because this shit cannot go further. Because the MD fandom, alright, is seriously fucked. Throughout the entirety of 2024, I hated how the MD fandom sometimes reacted to certain things. Like, for example, whenever there was a TDDC post, and all of the reactions was, oh, where's Murder Drones? Where's Murder Drones? Like, come on. Seriously. Glitch is more than just Murder Drones. They're a 3D animation studio. They're not Murder Drone Studio, okay? Jesus. Oh, man. Sorry for that little rant right there, but I had to really get my thoughts out of there. But anyway, moving on from episode 8. There was a lot of mixed reactions. I did my same stuff. I did a reaction video, which also got, this time, more than like 2,000 views, which is absolutely incredible. And also at this time, like in middle of 2024, after my Murder Drones Hot Takes 2 video, my channel really started to blow up again. I really started to get like consistently over 1,000 views, which is for me an incredible achievement. And then, well, yeah, it really moved on from there. But also, in the middle of 2024, I released my most popular video yet. The Bite Me song leaked. So, what happened here? What actually happened here? Why did I leak Bite Me? And how did I do it? Well, it's due to a YouTube fuck up in their system because, well, they have in their YouTube music system that I think only the release date matters, not the time. It releases there. Usually on Spotify there was a global release date, but like in certain countries it's released at 12 AM at that certain date. So what I did, I moved my VPN to Australia, of course, and I downloaded the songs from my phone, but it's my phone was the only source I could actually use it from. So I basically clicked on record from there. Then I sent it over to my PC, and from there I basically upload the song to YouTube. And now, as you can see, it's my most popular video yet. Even AJ Despirito reacted for a moment to my tweet and saying with, how the hell did you leak it? And well, would you look at that, I think like a few hours later, he actually released the song itself because it got leaked. So I am fairly confident that I was the one, because I was the one leaking Bite Me, he released the song a bit earlier than usual. Well, I'm sorry, of course, for leaking it a bit earlier. AJ, you're an incredible music maker. You make some good shit. I know my reputation of myself has been ruined because of this, but please, it's nothing personal, okay? I just really wanted to give the fandom a few hours earlier than everyone else. Yeah. But after summer 2024 or mid 2024, we went into late 2024. And here is also where a lot of things get interesting and a lot of things I still remember from the top of my head. Now we go on to the end of 2024. And here things were gonna go real fast in terms of like events. So, first thing I got is 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I remember DMing with Yaxter and I was like, no shot I would get 1,000 subscribers after I uploaded that, you know, Bite Me song leaked thing, if you know what I mean, that video. No shot I would get 1,000 subscribers. Well, 5 hours later, I did indeed hit 1,000 subscribers. I went in a day from like 750 subscribers to 1,000 in a day, which is absolutely insane numbers. I also met a little fella called Marijn. I will come back to him later, but he has certainly been an interesting friend so far. How can I say? And I've also been working on, at this time, on Let's Celebrate Murder Drones. Or well, you know, that 5-hour video which is uploaded on Yaxter's channel, which you can still watch. You know, I was also full on focus with that, as well as spending a lot of game nights within that community too.
Okay, I'll be in the lead, okay? We're gonna slowly inch ourselves towards the lights, and we're gonna fucking fix it, alright? Okay. Slowly. I'm running ahead to fix the door. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to get the other door. Okay. We're gonna watch carefully as I do the lights, and we're going to carefully assess where everyone is at. Okay. Lights are on. Okay. All right.
Good lord.
I have my what the fuck? Okay. My tasks are all done.
Hey,
No. Inch back. You're gonna slowly.
Slowly.
Hug the wall. Hug the fence.
Hug the fence, yeah.
This might be the funniest session I've ever been in.
Okay.
Oh god.
Alright.
Well.
I don't know, man.
I swear to God, you all fucked then. I swear to God.
I would actually be so
Look, just watch.
Lancer.
Just watch.
I have a
how the
confession to
view
make.
excavated-
And also, I participated in a Murder Drones crew hosted by Blaine.
Okay.
Not have- Oh, I got it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay. It's free.
It is going to be a technicality of one. It's con.
What?
Let's go.
And let me tell you
Yeah.
why.
Oh, we got one
Let me
wrong.
tell you why.
No, the poster. Oh my God.
The Sentinel was literally in the
Getting
V
10K.
fucking stained glass thing.
Yeah,
The
I'm
V
getting
stained
10K.
glass thing literally had the Sentinel
I
in
fucking
it.
disgraced my name, bro. I'm fucking getting 10K next round.
Sinessa is in the poster.
Watch that fail every question.
No!
If he gets off the board, then he has to delete his channel.
Which I got second place in, which is a very much an underdog performance, I would say. And I also hosted my own Kahoot, the Goatman Kahoot.
Wait,
no, I'm losing then.
I'm going defrost. Oh, excavator! What the fuck, excavator? Oh my.
Which, ironically, Sleepy Star somehow managed to win. I still have theories that he's spying on me, guys. Then we went to October, and that was like really full focus on the Let's Celebrate Murder Drones video, as it was planned to release on October 29th. You know, I made my segment and everyone finished theirs. There was a slight delay at the end, but eventually we got it released, and man, I'm proud of the results. Everyone got something to say in their segments. For example, I did, along with many other YouTubers, got to say their part on how much this show has changed their lives. And I'm extremely proud of it. And about the final result, man, the outro is truly one of the most epic stuff I've ever seen. If you haven't checked already, please do check the Let's Celebrate Murder Drones outro. It's seriously so epic, and I'm so proud that I'm part of it. Anyway, further in October, there wasn't really anything interesting, anything else other than Let's Celebrate Murder Drones, so I'm gonna quickly move over to November. And here's where things do get very interesting. Firstly, there was GlitchX 2024, and as you may know, I sat there, and then, well, this happened.
Yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo! Oh my god! Yo! What the fuck? Holy shit!
You did it! You did it! We couldn't hear a word they were saying, but hey, we got screaming.
Oh my gosh, my DMs is going like crazy!
Thank you guys so much. That's the end of...
And man, what a shock for me that was. Like, I was going insane. I did not believe it. I absolutely didn't believe it. I was, that night, I think I pulled off an all-nighter that night, because like, I was so shocked, and I was like so thrilled from like getting mentioned in GlitchX. I would have never expected this company that I have loved for so much for over a year now to finally mention me in a video, and wow, it was so incredible. Wow. I seriously can't thank Glitch enough for including me in that. Although GlitchX 2024, as you may know, was very disappointing, unfortunately. Still, the highlight of that day was me getting mentioned, and I will never forget that memory. Never in my entire life. So, what else did I do in November? Well, I went with Marijn to a lot of other places, like, for example, football matches, Sandford.
Oh my god, see the Kick Sauber team! Holy shit! Con, it's the Kick Sauber team! No way, he's also got a race! No way!
And now also Dutch Comic Con. This was the first like actual like in-person event I was gonna go to. And I met a lot of incredible people at Dutch Comic Con. Like, for example, the official Dutch voice actor of Jax, Adam. I'm gonna mention him again. I've mentioned him before, of course, but it's definitely one of the noticeable highlights of me meeting someone I generally already knew. I already knew him from Twitter. And I also had him added already on Discord, so that was a huge W. But yeah, the highlight video of November was obviously GlitchX, which would, to be honest, would never be beaten in my entire life. Like, seriously, I can say still, like, I'm in GlitchX 2024. And probably all of you can't. Or most of you. Still crazy, man. Crazy. But, at the end of November, I had fractured my elbow after I slipped at the football match I went with Marijn to. And, well, I had to go into hospital for a little bit. Not long, though. It was, like, only, like, 6 hours or something. But, yeah. I had to get treatment for that, and now, luckily, that's all fixed right now. But then we go into December 2024, and here's where my health issues start to rack up a little bit. Because afterwards, I came back to school, and they saw I just looked so tired. Like, my skin was entirely white. It was surely not going okay with me. They first thought I had the sickness of fever, which basically is a sickness which you're basically tired throughout the rest of the day, no matter what time it is. But though, that would be very weird. That's like, my usual pattern is that in the morning, I'm mostly just pretty active. Then at noon, I just basically fall asleep. I basically am very, very tired. And then at like midnight, I'm very active again. So it would be very weird, but after the test came in, it turned out I was negative, so that was positive for me. But they did want to inspect my blood further. And here's where they saw, well, very concerning stats about my blood. And eventually that led to me getting into hospital, and then that led to me getting diagnosed with autoimmune hepatitis, which basically means, well, my autoimmune system is destroying my liver. Being in hospital was like very sad in my opinion. Like, I was genuinely very lonely and just didn't really know where to go. I also didn't go to school for like a whole entire month. And if everything went normally, I would have had exams in like 3 weeks. But after my liver story, well, I can't make them. Which, you know, it sucks, but you can't really do anything about it. Though, it could have ended way worse. If I had discovered it later, I would have probably died. So yeah, I'm very fortunate to have discovered it now rather than later. Still a crazy time, man. Eventually, Marijn visited me in the hospital, which was very nice of him. I still gotta thank him for that, not gonna lie. And I was told to go home finally. Well, he was there, so he legit brought me luck there. Man, that was a good memory. But yeah, we went home, and eventually I bounced back from coming back from the hospital. And it's very good to see that, like, that I'm very happy again. And like, I'm trying to, like, ignore the stuff going on with my liver and stuff. But, of course, it isn't easy, but, you know, I'm trying to ignore it a little bit. Of course, I do have to take blood tests here and now and then. But at least it's, like, treatable, and at least I'm not like dead. So then after my liver story, I now have my birthday, which was celebrated yesterday as I'm recording this, where during the birthday live stream this happened. Yo, whoa, we got a donation. We got a donation.
Whoa.
Oh, Ashy kept 50. Holy shit. W Ashy.
Wait, what the fuck?
We got a €6 donation.
Hey, let's fucking go.
Alright, everyone spam W Ashy cap 50. Holy shit.
Now you see 160 tweet.
What? Oh my god, all space and Ashy. Oh my gosh. All space and Ashy. What the fuck is happening?
Buy some Pringles on
Hey, happy birthday, bro.
Oh my gosh, Ashy got 50. Ashy got 50 with another €6 donation. What the fuck? What's happening?
Wait, Sleepy just DM me. He wants to get some food.
Okay. Bro, Ashy got 50, dude. Ashy got 50, dude. Oh, what the fuck? She's sending me Ashy got CVOs. Thank you, bro. Of course, the main antagonist throughout the entire series of this show. Oh my god, Ashy got another €6. What the?
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ashy.
Ashy, serieus. Je moet er op een gegeven moment mee stoppen. Hoeveel geld heb je wel? Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta speak in Dutch.
Yeah.
See.
Okay.
Oh my god, Carbon. Carbon.
Carbon.
Carbon. Editing arc is real.
Hey, Sleepy, go fucking edit.
Carbon using donated €2 to tell Sleepy to go edit. What the fuck, Ashy? €24!
What the
Dude!
What is going on?
What is going on?
Dude, bro, Connor
Wat gebeurt hier allemaal? Oh my god, Blake! It's £5. Yo, buddy's still alive. Blake. Oh, that's one of my best online friends who's donating to me.
Like Glazer.
Oh my gosh, more. £2 by Mick Midget. Help all the MD episode 5 lovers.
She ran over. Oh my
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, birthday. Oh, Nightfall. €2. $2. Nightfall. W. Yeah. That was an insane stream. I will probably never forget ever again. SE Cup 50 with a combined like €50 donation, which is just insane. Wow. And as well, everyone who donated, thank you. And yeah, also, I gotta thank everyone who sent me happy birthday wishes and also who participated in a fan art contest I did in my Discord server. Speaking of the fan art contest, congratulations to the artsy Canadian for winning the fan art contest. Very unrelated, but you know, congratulations to her. But yeah, now we are going into 2025, which is honestly very crazy. 2025 is, I'm hoping to be a better year than 2024 for myself, because in terms of like personal issues, like this was generally the worst year of my life. If I just count like schools issues, if you know what I mean. Like my personal life is way different than my online self. I would say in real life I'm way more shy. There's just way less people to hang around with because they do not share the same interest with you, and also they're typically just mean. How do I put it? They're just very annoying people. They're just very different from online, where I have so many friends, and I can't thank you all enough about the life I have online rather than, you know, in my school. And for in the future, for this channel, you're definitely going to see me around for sure. I'm not planning on quitting just yet. So no retirement plans just yet. And I want to bring someone in right now into my video. It's the guy who I've just talked about before. It's Marijn. And he wants to say something. So, yeah. Marijn, show us what you want to say.
Hello there, I'm Marijn. You probably maybe heard my voice if you watched some other videos of Khan that he released, which you should. But I've never really explained who I am, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm Marijn, 15 years old, met Khan 3 months ago, amazing dude, and yeah, we became really good friends. For the only reason that we're both Dutch. So yeah, bit of national pride right there. And he asked me to tell a bit about my 2024. And I have to be honest, more than half of this is just going to be murder drones, because that's when my year really started to get great. I didn't really do much in the first half of 2024. But with that intro out of the way, let's talk about my 2024. I started this year out with not being that much of a motorsport fan like Formula 1, not even being interested in a single indie animation project, not knowing what Murder Drones was, and not having that many online friends. Eventually, a lot of months later, right before the summer vacation, or not right before, 2 months before the summer vacation, I found out what Murder Drones was. I became addicted to it for a week, 2 weeks, but I didn't join a community, which means that I kind of just left that alone. It went to the back of my mind, and I focused on school for the couple more weeks before the summer vacation started. And episode 7 did release, but I was too busy with other stuff to watch it. And when I eventually got time to watch it, I found it a bit boring. Now, after the summer vacation ended, I had a lot of free time. And then I noticed that episode 8 of Murder Drones was going to release. And I fell right back down the rabbit hole of Murder Drones. I watched episode 7, and I loved it. And when episode 8 released, I immediately bought a poster. And I'm happy that I bought it, because that means that I can brag that I got a poster before Con. And talking about Con, right after I watched episode 8, I started to watch a lot of Murder Drones YouTubers. People like Yaxter, Tyromaniac, I watched those all day long, including rewatching Murder Drones a lot. And then this dude named Goatman came up. I watched his videos, and then I also saw that he had a Twitter account. For some reason, I clicked on his Twitter account, and I saw the Goatman fan account. I saw that he had the Dutch flag, and somewhere I saw that he had a Discord account, or at least a Discord server. And for just the lols, I decided to join that server, and that has changed my whole 2024. I joined a server, and then he contacted me. Hey, are you Dutch? I said, yes. Then, after that, we started speaking. He asked me, do you like Formula 1? Around the time, I started watching every race, almost every weekend with my family, but not looking deeper into it. But since then, I would watch every single race with Khan. And our friendship grew after that. Somewhere, we met in our fall break. We met up and went to Zandvoort together. We had an amazing time. But I got to learn more about him. And we became amazing friends. And without hesitating, while we were driving back to his house from Zandvoort, he asked me, do you want to go to the football game of between the Netherlands and Hungary? I said, yeah, of course. So then, we both went to Netherlands versus Hungary in the Johan Cruyff Arena. He did break his arm, or at least his elbow. But we're not talking about that. And after that, I promised him, my dad sometimes gets free tickets to FC Utrecht. I'll bring you if he has free tickets. And guess what happens? So I invite Khan to my house, or at least my city. And he gets into my room, and the only picture that he makes is a picture of my Murder Drones episode 8 poster. And he'll probably show that on the screen right now. But it was an amazing day. We got on TV, a selfie with Khan, if I were to say. And almost a few days after that, we went to Dutch Comic Con, which was one of my best days of my life. I met so many cool people. Me and Khan were walking around the whole day. We met the Dutch VA of Jax, and it was such an amazing day full of adrenaline, and I could not believe it was over on the train ride back. And we immediately said that next year we're both gonna go again. After Dutch Comic Con, something bad happened, and Khan already explained it, but I saw firsthand how everything devolved from just a single blood test to a threat of having blood cancer to now, the conclusion of his liver. And I saw him deteriorate in the hospital. Just monotone voice, and being tired, not wanting to do anything. And I just knew that I had to visit him. I had to visit him in the hospital. So I tried to make time for him, and I could. And I had time on Sunday. But he was gonna get released on Friday. And a bad thing from the nurses was that they constantly said that he was gonna get released the day after. And that happened 4 or 5 times, which means that eventually I could make it to him on Sunday. And I am so happy I did. And we played some F1 2020 on the PS4 that they have bolted down on a screen. And I jumped up with excitement after I heard that he could finally get released. And I could not wait to run out of the hospital with Khan while some stuff was still getting removed from his arms. I loved that he could finally get out. And after that, we played some F1 24 at his house. And when I went home, I felt really nice to know that I did something for a friend, and I would have hoped that people would have done the same for me if I was in that situation. After that, I went into a stream with Khan. And that stream was the Gartic Phone stream. And if you were there, you know how chaotic it was. And that Yaxter joined, a Dyer joined, a Sleepy that had to edit. Fucking pull up, Sleepy, go edit. Like, we had so many GIFs. But after that, apparently I made an impression. And I got invited to the Murder Drones family server. Which Colin was already talking about. And that was 3 weeks ago. And since then, I've become friends with Yaxter, Tyromaniac, and so many other cool people that I was watching 3 months ago, after episode 8 released. And it's still unbelievable in my head that all happened. And ending this year on Christmas and with Khan's birthday. And with a segment that's way too long than Khan actually asked me to do. I want to say thank you to the Murder Runs community for giving me all of these opportunities. And I hope that 2025 is even better. Marijn out.
Well, that was certainly a pretty heartfelt message from Marijn there. Not gonna lie, W segment from him, I'm not gonna lie to you. And yeah, I really want to end the video, in my opinion, with probably people I just want to thank, and the honorable mention I'm going to give to every single one of those people. So first of all, honorable mentions go to Marijn, obviously. I also want to give an honorable mention to Blake, Yaxter, James, Evan, Viper, and many other Dutch F1 or overall MD fans I may have made along this like pretty 1.5 year journey so far. I can't list everyone, of course, as otherwise that would take 63 hours, but...
Wait, I forgot to say one more thing.
And what did you forget to say then?
And I want to give a big honorable mention to one dude that has changed my 2024, and that is Khan himself. I would not have been here talking to you guys, or even talking to 90% of the friends I have online without Khan.
Thank you for the kind words, Marijn. But anyway, everyone, I'm gonna close off the video with one final message from myself. Everyone, thank you for making my 2024 special. Goatman out.
Time concludes, and far beyond the stars we flew forever.